Blue Rain coming to the motherfucking stage! Okay, my girl Blue Rain, period. Hi everybody, I'm your host, Millionaire Trail. Thank you guys for tuning in to Real Talk After Dark. We talk real and no cut. I have my special guest, MinkB, aka Blue Rain.
Hey y'all.
We introduce you. Your name is MinkB on Instagram, on all social media. Period. But your dance name is Blue Rain. That's what you go by, right?
Yeah.
So bitch, when did you change your name?
I got Blue Rain because like it's a lot of hate in the club for real. So one night I was working and I was a little bigger then. You know, so like when I would get on the stage, I could dance, I could fuck it up, like. But it just got to a point where the DJ stopped calling my name. Okay. So I was just like, all right, you know what I'm about to do? One night I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna just change my name, and you got no choice but to call me.
Oh.
So I was like, all right, let me do something a little fun, that's different, interesting, Blue Rain, because you know you got people named like Chocolate, Fantasy, like just
Chocolate would have fit you. What did you like? So you just thought of Blue Rain, or like where did it come from? Like,
yeah, I just
like
blue.
Blue.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, I like the color blue, and I was like, rain, like, you know, your pussy be wet, so Blue Rain, like.
Okay.
You know, Blue Rain. So somebody be like, why your name Blue Rain? Like, you just got shit, that motherfucker just ain't dry.
Oh, period. Y'all heard, look, y'all heard it early. Jesus. Look, we're gonna have to put some holy oil on her, y'all. But no, seriously. Okay, cool. So let's get started. The first question, what is the most you've made in one night?
I did a private party when I was probably like 23. And I made like 4 bands on my own. It was like
that was good.
That was good
night.
Because what I did was I'm a true hustler. So like I had brung my own ones. I think I brung like 500 maybe. And then like every time they needed ones, I would exchange the money. So I had more big bills than ones in my bag, but I did have a lot of ones. But it was like 4 girls there, and they were younger than me, and they were like just dancing in like a cahoot. Like me, I move around. I'm gonna make the vibe go crazy, like.
So you was by yourself at this private party?
Yeah, I was supposed to go with a friend too, but she kind of backed out.
Okay, so you was by yourself at this private party, and you made like, when you counted your money at the end of the night, you made like $4,000. Yeah. Okay, so period.
So that was the most I ever made, like, you know, just dancing, like, but like in the club.
So how many hours did you do it? Like
it wasn't long, like 2.
Okay, so
maybe like 2 hours.
So how much have you made in the club in one night? Did you want to?
The club, it varies for real, cause like I don't know, I didn't have some bad nights, like
for real.
Yeah, like sometimes you might just make $5, sometimes you might make 20. I'm not gonna lie, you be a little discouraged. You feel me? Like you just be like, all right, I don't even want to do this shit no more. Like I'm not coming back. But I mean, for some reason, I just keep going. I'm like, shit, if I make $5, maybe tomorrow will be a better day for me. I also got to stay prayed up in there because it's just a whole bunch of demons and shit. And it's like, you know, like so the other night I was talking to a guy and a girl just decided to walk up and just start talking to him. Like, I was drunk, don't get me wrong, but I had to put my hand in the bitch's face, like, hold up. She didn't even have her, like, dance clothes on. She was in there as a customer. Some girls just be in there trying to pull the niggas in there with regular clothes on.
So like, you think that some girls try to make men, like, they main man? Like,
yeah, oh yeah, no, they definitely do that. That's a lot. They do that a lot in the club. What? Yeah. They be trying to hold all the niggas down, and then some of them like that, you know, they want to go back with them, have sex with them, to try to lock them in, but that make it even worse. Okay. Because you ain't even got to do all that to make no money off no dude. For
are you saying they don't have to do all that?
No.
It's kind of like easy. Like you just,
they
you get in there, work your move, you know what you doing, you'll get some money.
But most of the time when you go and have sex with a dude, he going to walk past you in the club.
Because he already
had you. He about to go to the next.
Do you feel bad for choosing dancing as a way to make money?
No, because I started dancing when I was like 17, 18, and I just felt like, you know, it was a side hustle. Like, as long as I remind myself who I am as a person, this ain't gonna change me, or, you know what I'm saying, make me do drugs or do something that I don't want to do. Like, no, I know who I am. I know what I came here to do. I've always, I even talked to my mom about this, you know, and she told me just make sure you have a plan, get in, get out. So that's just what I'm on right now. Once I finish school, I'm out. Like, that's just for tuition and to take care of things and makeup and, you know.
Okay, so, and you stated like you started dancing at 17?
Yeah.
So you weren't even really legal to dance?
No.
Yeah,
but the club that I was at, you didn't have to get naked. Everybody heard about Wax. Club Wax was the #1 club to go to.
Oh, so at the first strip club that you was at, you was 17 and you didn't have to get naked, but like you danced. So when you say that you didn't have to get naked, so you was like fully clothed and you was like still dancing on men and women?
Yeah, because Wax is still like that to this day. Like you ain't gotta you don't have to get naked in that club. Well, you can't. I ain't gonna say you can't get naked in Wax. That's
so
the
you
rule.
just dance.
You just dance. You have a long like bikini bra, like some shorts, some boxers. You ever seen them like outfits that say like Skittles on it and stuff?
Okay, yeah.
They wear stuff like that in there.
Like real little sexy short things. Like
boxers,
like lingerie type shit.
Yeah, you can't have nothing like this on.
Oh, you can't? Like what you got on?
Like this, like this, with all the booty out, everything.
Okay, I got to ask you too. Is this your like regular dance attire?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, this is one of my outfits.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was just trying to see, okay, is this something that you just put on for the show, or it's like this is what you?
No, this is one of my outfits.
So girl, you wear the heels too?
Oh yeah, I wear these all night long.
We
wear these from. I would go to work from 10 to 3.
Oh my fucking God.
Every night.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So so how your feet be feeling when you be all night? Cause bitch, I be wearing sandals and tennis shoes for 5 hours, baby. No, I'm ready to take them off. So how you be feeling like when you just?
I work out, so it don't really bother my legs for real. Yeah. With me working out and my calf muscles are strong.
So you good?
Yeah, I feel okay. Like once I get a couple shots in me, I don't feel nothing. I'll just be going around there like Energizer Bunny, just running around in circles. I could be right there by a dude and he be like, I'm good. I go to the friend, standing right beside him. Yeah. And I'll just keep going. That's how I make my bag.
Okay, period. Why do you think girls take the stripper route? Like, why do you think most girls like, like decide to dance? Because I feel like I guess they take it because it's easy and it's like, okay, I got all this going on. Like my rent need to be paid. I got kids. Like my kids need shoes. The daddy ain't in life. Like, why do you think girls take, the route of dancing?
I mean, it really varies for real because you got some girls, like you said, they got kids, so they doing it for their kids. Some people I done seen dancing with their kids.
You seen a stripper dancing with kids?
Well, yeah, she a dancer and her daughter.
Oh, you saying like okay.
They dancing, they both. Yeah. So it's just like it really just.
So like mama and daughter at the club. Oh my God.
Like it's like that out here. Like Atlanta is crazy, but I mean, Yeah. I mean, I know I dance just to go ahead and do school and whatnot, but then it's like I started, and I stopped, and I went back into it because yes, it was easy. It's quick money. You can wake up broke, not have nothing, and then go to work, and now you done made $400 or $500. You okay?
For a couple hours.
You know what I'm saying? Just a couple hours of dance. Or it might just be the whole night. You know what I'm saying? And it really depends on the club you go to because when I was in Miami dancing, it's money compared to Atlanta. Okay. Atlanta is a little slower.
So you think Atlanta is a little slower with like in the clubs, strip clubs and stuff like that? Because when I be going to the strip clubs, I see like my people and I see other niggas like we be, I think it's fast. So you said it's slower?
It's slow, but I mean, it's like you have to go to Magic City or the
Right, I was gonna say because
or Onyx, somewhere big, like a 5-star type of club to see that type of big money. The club that I'm at right now, it's slow money, but I'd rather get slow money than no money.
Tell them what club you work at.
At Rumors.
Okay, yeah, so she at Rumors, y'all. Okay, cool. So, and you don't have kids, do you mean?
No, I don't have no children. Okay. I'm the oldest out of 10 kids, but I ain't got no.
So, because a lot of times, like I've heard, and I always felt like that most people that dance or, choose the strip life, I feel like they have, like kids, they have something to do it for. Like, they just not doing it. They just, it mostly be like their kids driving them to, like, dance and stuff like that. Or, like, okay, they the breadwinner in their family. Like, so what was your reason for, like, okay, choosing the strip club? Like,
really just my bills, for real. Like, I'm doing makeup. Yes, I started off doing celebrity makeup and it was cool, but once my energy kind of shifted a little to the point where I felt like I need to start putting me first and having that balance with me and makeup. And now I'm able to like go get massages and do stuff for myself because at first I was just always giving myself to people and dedicating myself to people. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just like I come from giving already of having 9 siblings. So it's like it comes natural. But it's just like sometimes I gotta like tell myself to cut it off because it's just like, you know, people will kind of just use you, you know, and then before you know it, your energy is getting drained and then you always just jumping for people. And I had to just tell myself, okay, put yourself first and then, okay, keep going.
Did you always feel like you had to kind of like, you know, like, I gotta go out there and do something else because I'm kind of like,
Not
you know.
really, no, because my little sister work at Magic City right now, but she's a barber. She went to barbering school, so like, we all got like our own personal reasons of why we do it, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I know I'm stacking that money right now. I'm not doing nothing crazy. I'm not like trying to, you know what I'm saying? Go shopping every day for my money like a you know, a kid or something. Like, no, I'm really trying to stack this so I can open up a salon. I mean, you know, a shop.
Well, yeah.
So I can do facials and whatnot and just, yeah, turn this up and teach girls.
How do you become disciplined with your money because you make fast money? So you kind of like, you know, like how like a drug dealer is. I always looked at strippers like kind of like a, you know, like how drug dealers make their money very fast. So like, how do you become disciplined like with your money? Because if you making $1,000, $2,000 a night, like, you know.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie.
So do you put?
The faster you make it, the faster you lose. So it really just up to you on what you know, what you do with it. Because like, I know with me, I just don't spend my money like that. You know, I will go spend money, but I know I'm going to take my butt to work. Like, okay, go get that money back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I always, and then it's like my siblings, they stay texting my phone for $15, $20.
And that shit add up.
Girl, yeah. So like, at this point, it's just like, nah, sometimes I got to tell them no.
Okay.
You know, sometimes I got to say no to myself. No, I don't want to buy this. I need to go home, go cook something. Or no, I don't want to go buy this outfit. Maybe I need to go in my clothes and go find something. Like, you gotta say no to yourself.
So you say no, and do you put money back?
Put all my money up. So when I make my money, I put it all up, but I try to just give myself a budget of like maybe $100 a week, because it's like,
that's $100.
At least 100, at least about 100 a week.
Baby, I would have been went over that 10 times.
Yeah, because
like, my kids, and you know,
I try to. Unless I'm getting my hair or something done.
Yeah, because I mean, a hairstyle costs
the hairstyle is expensive, but I know my bare minimum when it comes
so you put yourself on a budget.
I want to be on like $100, but if I can't be on $100 and I decide to get my hair done and I'm spending $400 or $500, I know I'm about to like go to work. Okay. It's time to go to work. Once you get that hairstyle, go to work. No, it's time to go to the club. It's take that fresh dude to work. Okay. It's that time.
Period.
You need to make it back.
So how do you dance when you on your period? So like, if your period is on, because we as women, like if you're not on birth control, if you don't have any kind of problem, like, you know, you have a regular period. So it's like, how do girls like?
You better stick that tampon in. They wear tampons still, but see, some girls don't do it the proper way. You gotta like, with me, listen, I get myself that when I come on my cycle, 3 days, I'm not dancing. No, because my period is just crazy. I'm not going out there like that. But after that 4th day, I'm gonna stick it in, and you gotta do what you gotta do. You better put it up there. So you gotta like cut the string or cut it.
That's what I was gonna say, because tampons have a string.
You cut the string and you stuff it up there, and then you cool. But some dancers who've been doing it for a minute, some of them be using like tissue, cotton balls. They use all types of like just weird stuff.
Oh my God, yeah.
They can use like toilet tissue and do stuff.
So they just put that in their vagina and then
just do that.
Go dance, stuff like that.
When you drink, it make the blood flow faster. And it's just like, okay, now you like, you playing with yourself, and I don't like doing it.
So that's why you wait till like 3 days. Okay.
First,
so that makes sense. How do you feel when people address strippers as hoes?
You gotta just not give a fuck when you dancing. You have to be this freaky bitch.
For real?
You got to, because if you ain't giving out that type of vibe, he ain't gonna want to talk to you.
Oh my God.
So you gotta come in there and like, not just freaky horny, just on a nigga, but just shit. You gotta be like you, and like you want him. You gotta show him you want him. If you ain't showing a man that attention, like, hey, how are you, on him like that, then he ain't gonna throw you no money.
For real? Yeah. But in reality, y'all don't be giving a damn about them.
No.
Yeah. let me stop throwing the juice out there.
You don't.
But no, seriously though. So you
sell him a dream in the club.
Seriously?
So, yeah, like I had danced my first white dude. I was selling him a dream so bad that nigga was drunk. He was a white old man. I just was like, he's like, you gonna go with me? I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go with you. Lying and shit. Like I'm gonna go with you. I want some money.
Cause you need it. Well,
I need it. Yeah, I need you to go to this ATM. He drunk. He falling over. He like, I got 300.
When you get the money from like how you just said, you said like basically like y'all seduce them, like y'all kind of trick them into buying into what you got going on. But how does that make you feel? Like
I don't
it's like
yeah, I don't care.
So basically, like in the strip club, like you gotta just like I guess it's kind of like you gotta be numb to it, like you know, like
you have to show no emotion in there.
For real?
If you show emotion in there, you're cooked.
Like girl, hell no, that could be a stripper nigga. Cause I don't want to do this. I don't want to get his money today.
There's so many girls in there don't show emotion. That's why a lot of girls be having that straight face when you see them. They dance.
Oh, because they okay.
Most dancers.
So they won't get no kind of feelings towards.
Yeah, but but then you got some girls like me where I might not have feeling this 1 minute, but then when I start taking them shots, I'm happy. I'm dancing. I'm just in my zone.
So have you ever like been in the moments to where like, okay, you dancing with a person and it's like, okay, he done gave you so much money, and have you ever felt like, damn, no, like, that's enough, like, cause you really like him or something?
No.
Like you, yeah. Okay.
No, you want more and more money.
Yeah,
like,
so
I got a nigga right now that I made him give me $4,000.
Yeah.
He put that in the envelope when I pulled up to his house and he gave it to him.
So you don't really give a damn. You just whatever you
but
can
I
do.
made him think I'm his girlfriend.
So you do things like to make him feel like he's that person just to get the money.
That's what we do.
Okay, I guess it's a dog world. Get the money.
You better. I mean, it's out here.
Yeah,
it is out here. It is out here real bad. Like, it's so many people, and I feel bad for that old white man because he said his son had passed away and he was just drinking so much at the bar. But did I give a damn?
For real?
I wanted that money. I'm not gonna cry with you.
Seriously?
I feel bad, don't get me wrong, but deep down, I gotta make money. And then it's like kind of weird because he was like 70 something, but he said his son was 14. So like, nigga, did the baby die because you had with a baby? I mean, like, you had a baby with a woman who young?
Yeah, because his son was so young.
Yeah, 14, and he like 70 something. I'm talking about blood pressure medicine and that man is sick.
But you didn't care. You was like, fuck that, I need the money.
I'm like, give me them coins.
I guess no emotions, no feelings. So you really have to be.
You gotta be cold-blooded in that industry, because if not, you gonna get chewed up.
For real?
Real bad.
Why do you think some girls don't like to let people know that they dance? Like, why do you think some girls hide that they're dancers, or like they do that type of stuff?
I mean,
like,
some people be ashamed of what they do.
But why would you be ashamed if that's what you do?
Because some people can't be honest with themselves, Some people want to hide that part of their life. Me, at that point, when I just got back into it after I stopped, I was just like, fuck it. I don't even care who knows. I was really trying to hide it for a while growing up, but
so
it was just like, I hid it for a little minute. Like, people knew about that, but they knew more of makeup because I didn't post it on my page like how I do now. Mm-hmm. But it's just like, at this point, I just feel like, hell, you only live one. You know what I'm saying? Why sit there and hide that part of your life? No, tell your story. I'm gonna tell mine. I'm going through a certain,
Because you was never ashamed of being seen as a stripper?
At first I was, because I was still young. And I didn't know what tricks and stuff was. Like, I remember having a homegirl who got mad because I, wouldn't be on the type of time she was on. Like,
what you mean? What type of
time she was having on? Tricks. Like,
like you saying having dudes.
Yeah, he gonna just spend that whenever you ask. So like, I didn't start getting into tricks until about probably like 23, 24.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, I got a dude that really want to do for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, but it's some dudes out here who just want to just give a girl money. Like, some of them don't even care if you got a boyfriend or not. They just want to be there. Like, they like that. They like playing that role.
So you think some men just like, okay, even if you got a man, they still willing to just pay you?
Yeah.
Yeah, dang. So that's what y'all really call tricks.
Yeah, but sometimes girls be hoeing and they have sex with them. So that's a whole nother level. That's what we call prostitutes.
Yeah.
And there's a whole bunch of them in the club.
Have you ever sold? It's okay if you don't want to answer. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't give a damn.
So would would you be considered as a prostitute? Half of a prostitute.
5%.
Okay.
Because you know what? At the
Blue Rain is half of a prostitute, baby.
Yeah.
Not a hoe.
I'm talking shit.
Yeah.
But nah, like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, it's been a time where I'm like, damn, I was so fucked up. I was like, what you wanna do? Because I need the $800. And I need that $1,000.
So you would do
now, one thing I'm not doing is sucking no dick. I don't give a fuck. I throw a condom on, we cool, but I'm not sucking no dick. I'm sorry.
You're not doing the oral sex and all that.
Yeah, but like, don't get me wrong. Like, I have before not had oral sex, but it's like I have had a nigga that, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, and I know I could trust him to get this money from him, because some men, you can't just. I ain't one of them type of girls that go on the websites. You got different type of bitches now. I'm more discreet with my shit, even though I just exposed myself just now, but still.
No, I mean, you keeping it real. It is real talk, no
It's just fucking. Like, I have before. I mean, I think every girl, because why the fuck would you have sex with a dude and not get nothing from him? You have to be a
And I ain't gonna lie, I agree with it, because I feel like at the end of the day, like, it's girls
like that right now.
Yeah, it's girls
like having sex with a dude and he not even finna buy you no nuggets.
Exactly.
Like,
they not getting nothing. They just
want some money.
If you did it, at least you got something in exchange for it.
Like, at least
like I didn't just lay with somebody just to lay with them.
I didn't just lay with you just to, like,
or I got even exchange, something in exchange.
Because we already know what it is. We already know we don't like each other like that, but we just doing this just because. So give me some money if we really be honest.
So do you have to be like intoxicated when you dance? Like, is you one of those type of dancers? Like, do you gotta be drunk? Do you gotta be high? You know, because I feel like some dancers have to be doing other stuff to kind of get them in that mode.
I mean, yeah, now that I'm older, because I just be having a lot on my mind for real. Like, mental is everything, but I just be thinking so much. But when I was younger,
so you do have to kind of like have a couple shots or smoke or something before you kind of like just get loose in dancing.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen like girls like do other drugs in the dressing room and stuff like that?
The girls be talking about how they do coke and all that type of stuff. But
so you actually seen somebody do?
Yeah, they do. I'm not gonna do it, but they do.
Yeah, I definitely don't believe you do it.
Yeah, I ain't playing like that.
Exactly. That's
but
too
you do
deep.
got to be careful with the like drinks that you get from dudes, and if you ever walk off, because they might slip something in your drink. You just never know.
So when they say like, I'll buy you a drink or whatever,
you gotta make sure you be right there to get your drink, because that's rule 101. You don't ever let a nigga just bring you a drink. Like, what? No. And even just smoking weed too. Like, some niggas don't be having good weed and they just rolling up. They could put coke in that weed, anything. Like, I'm cool. I don't smoke with everybody.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree. I don't think you should. Yeah. So, okay. So if a man brought you a drink back, how do you know if it's something eat? Like, if you dance,
I just not gonna get the drink back. I'd rather them pop the bottle and pour me the shot right in there, so that way I can see what's going on.
Okay, yeah. So that's the only way you'll take the drink. If you see, but that's smart. Like, cause I feel like, you know, if you already in that field, at least you want to, you know, like be smart with it. Like, you gotta, you know, don't be no dummy. Like,
see, I learned that from an older guy. When I was like 18, he was like 40. We was dating. He used to just teach me everything. He taught me everything. He taught me I always had cash and cars. He was just teaching me stuff that I didn't know. He always told me don't never smoke with other people. Smoke nobody weed.
So he would tell you like, watch your weed, watch your drink.
Yeah. Then my mom, she used to always tell me move accordingly. Don't never leave the house at the same time. And then the more I just apply.
What you mean don't leave the house at the same time?
Because people was always watching. You never know who watching you outside watching you move.
Okay, yeah. Oh, that's what you're saying.
You got
don't leave your house.
You got a schedule and certain people be watching.
Well, yeah, you right.
You just don't know what they own. You know what they what their intentions are towards you.
I don't know, because I feel like that is big, you know, and that's why who I be with at the club. Like, I don't just try to be with any and everybody. I like to be with my people. So I know if something goes on, I know it's either your ass or your ass, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it ain't just no friends or no new people, you know? I don't like to bring people around that's kind of like new. I'm not that type of girl, yeah. Do you think a dancer should marry a man that she met at the club?
I mean, it happen all the time. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah,
so you can find your husband at the club?
Yeah, some girls get pregnant by
it. You know, because he coming there just for a time, I'm thinking. Like, so, but then he end up falling in love with a stripper, so.
Honestly, I don't know, because I ain't ever just been in love like that. Like, I mean, yeah, when I was younger, when I was dating that dude, and he was 40, but other than that, I wasn't in love no more after that. Like, I just want this money. No. Yeah. But my, friends that have had, they then got pregnant by certain dudes, and you know.
I would feel like as a woman, like, okay, you still look at me like as this, or like, you know, he may have like, oh, you don't need to be going, where you going, or you don't need to be going out with these friends. I feel like that's too much.
I feel like men start being controlling after a while. So.
What was your dreams and goals when you was younger?
I was thinking about being a background stage dancer. I used to always think I was gonna be on shows with Beyonce or something, just dancing. Like, dancing always been a passion of mine, so like this kind of like
so you always loved to
dance. Like a second nature. So me doing this right now, it's like I like the cameras and the lights and stuff, and you know, like it don't bother me. But it's like when I be dancing, sometimes it just be I be in another world, because it's like I don't know. You gotta just manifest and you gotta wait on it. You gotta just know that somebody gonna come through on the stage. Like, you gotta just know what's gonna come.
And if you saying you gotta know that the money's gonna come.
Yeah, you gotta know the money's gonna come. If you don't know that the money gonna come, you gonna just be sitting there and it's going
for real.
It's just
so in your mind, like when you dancing or whatever, you just like I guess you just automatically put in your mind like I'm gonna make some money.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come out of here with $4 or $5 or $600, $700, $800. Like, okay. So you already got in your mind, like, okay, this is what I'm,
And that's how I keep going.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what keep you driven to go back. Like, okay,
keep doing it over.
I think about it. Okay, I'm making some money. I go back. Okay, whatever.
And it worked too. The other night I was dancing.
That's a part of manifestation. That's why I asked you. So you really do that in your head?
Yeah. No, I manifest a lot. And it was couples. I think that was either Friday or Saturday.
So how is it with couples?
Girl, the man be intimidated by me. I have a masculine energy about myself. I dance. So it's like, it turned the girl on, but the nigga be mad that his girl's turned on or really like me. It be weird.
So you done came into a situation where like the woman likes you more than the man, and the man like be that. Mad. So what? I mean, he just like, okay, let's go to the next dancer, or
the next dancer. I'm good. We good. That's what they said. We good.
Have you ever went home with a man and a woman?
Oh no.
No.
I went home with a girl. Well, I ain't going no man alone.
Yeah. Okay. So we're not a couple, but
I'm gay more. I'm gay for real. So I don't really like dudes for real.
So you are considered as gay, me?
Yeah, like I'm really gay.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I'm gay. Or I guess you could say bi, but it's like I don't really like the dude. Like I don't like dudes.
Why?
I don't know. I guess I done been heartbroken so many times. I just got to the point where I don't like men for real.
Yeah. And you know what? I really think that's what a lot of women. That's why a lot of women go to females, because I feel like they either been mentally abused, physically abused, like they've been abused so bad by a male that it ain't that they want a woman. It's just like, okay, this what keeps me safe. This what makes me, feel that void. So I really do feel like, cause I seen, like I know some women today, like there's, like I know of, and they go with females, and it's just like I never could even experience that this person would date a woman.
It'd be like dykes and
stuff.
But
after I thought about it, I'm like, you know what? A lot of times when I see women that, go from being in a relationship with a man to a woman, I feel like that's what it is. Like they just been so broken, broken and hurt so bad by a male, by this one male, it could be by one male, that they just start dating women. Like I just feel like it's a thing that they need to, it's a thing where like a lot of times like you need to heal really. Like, but it's just like, we spiritual beings having a human experience, so like you just go to what feels safe, what feels good.
I don't know. I feel like I'm more just attracted to women than.
Oh, so you just attracted to women? Mm-hmm. Okay, I did not know that, your little gay ass.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I did not know that. I thought you really like. I knew that you kind of like girls sometimes. But
not sometimes. I be looking at women like I be looking at them.
Oh, okay. So you really got a thing for women?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, little gay. I'm just joking. But anyway, how was the connection with your parents growing up? Like, how was it like? Was you one of them, like, was you like a mom favorite? Like, dad's favorite? Or
my mom she is a Pisces and I'm a Sag. And she's crazy. My mother is crazy. I love her to death though. But when my dad, he's a Cancer, we always argue. The male Cancer.
Okay. Cancers are good people.
He go from 0 to 100 quick. He try to always feel like he's teaching me a lesson when he's talking. And it's always a lesson. Like, well, I told you if you don't do that, like you don't have to always be like that.
We like nurturers,
like
by nature.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't do this. But my mom, she cool. She just turned and whatnot. She used to always just tell me, keep up with your body, don't get big, don't have kids at 16 like I did. And I always just been that big help to her. And I had to explain to her recently. And I'm like, girl, you had me raising kids. I didn't even want to have them right now.
Because you had to help your mama with your siblings. I had to help her
with them. Boy. And I'm like, I could barely do the dog that I have right now.
How many men have you met dancing that became a partner?
I say like 2. My last ex-boyfriend.
I thought you were finna say something like, okay.
Nuh-uh. My last ex-boyfriend, I met him from the club. And we was together for a minute.
So you met 2. Well, you became a partner to 2 men that you met in the strip club.
Yeah, like my real boyfriend, I would say. Well, really, I said, no, take it back 3. Because I was dating the manager of the club. Then I ended up dating the little security guard dude from the club. And
manager and the security guard?
Yeah, but we got matching tattoos. And he
Blue Rain?
And he a Crip.
I'm starting to call you a little hoe. I'm just joking.
Yeah, nah,
I'm just joking.
For real, he was a Crip, but he ain't play about me. He was a fat,
he had a Crip nigga?
He was a fat dude with grills in his mouth. He did not play about me. Still to this day, he was like, when he see me, he be like, girl, I was in love with you. Like, he say stuff like that. I have all my niggas in love with me. Okay. They be in love.
What you be doing, Mink?
Put that Blue Rain on them.
Oh.
And they cook.
Put that blue rain on them.
And they be cooked up.
Okay.
It be over. Yeah.
So you think you that good in the bed?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, y'all. Seriously,
like that.
at least you got content.
That's why the poly, like when I'm doing poly relationships, they be wanting me real bad. Like they be wanting to take me.
They do?
Yeah, like a lot of couples be wanting me because they know I'm gonna be in tune with the girl more than the dude. That's what girls like. They don't want you to be on their dude.
So do you intentionally try to be on the girl more?
Yeah.
Oh, so you do because you know. Okay. Well, you said you was, I guess, a little bit gay anyway. So
a little bit, a lot.
Okay. Do you think strippers should get tested often?
Oh yes, all the time.
So you do.
I get tested. Oh, I don't play. I go. Got to. Boop.
So like, okay. So how often do you think they should get tested? Like every 3 months or every 2 months? Like,
I would say, anytime you're having sex raw, right? Like, don't just out here fucking raw. That's why they got condoms.
Do men ever pay more if you have sex without a condom?
Yeah, they will. I've had somebody tell me that, like, I'll give you $2,000 if you do
just to do it without a.
2 bands.
But see, I be thinking like, okay, some niggas, why would they just?
But some niggas be just desperate like that.
Just to kind of like.
Yeah, some niggas be so lame. It be them. Some of them be on the east side too.
Girl, don't talk about the east side. I'm from the east side. Ain't no niggas lame over here.
Them niggas be ready on the east side. They be hot and ready. Little Caesars on this side.
I'm dog this side.
I'm not trying to, but they be ready.
East side. We from the east side. Well, I'm from. What?
I'm from the east side too, but they be ready.
Is stripping a quick come up?
Oh yeah, for sure. Cause remember, like I said, you could be broke one day and wake up and now you got $1,000.
Yeah. So it is.
It's quick. It's quick money. If you got a bill to pay, boop, you gonna get that.
Just go dancing and like you'll make some money. Mm-hmm. Do you think like every girl have that desire to be a, like I could be a stripper? Do you think every girl have that?
I don't know. I see majority of the girls who got kids dancing.
Exactly.
But like, I don't know. It's so weird for me because I don't have none. So it's like I'm doing this because I'm taking care of myself.
Because I remember like because I had my daughter when I was young, and I remember I'm like, because for some reason, I don't know why I had that thought before, but I was like, when I was younger, because I had a kid at even a younger age. So I'm like, damn, like if things don't go to where I need, to take care of my baby, whatever I'm gonna have to do, like that was a thought in my mind. So I'm like, dang, I want to do all girls have that like thought, like maybe I could do that if things don't go.
Because my mom, even though she a nurse, she danced before.
Okay.
She did it for one night to take care of us, but it worked.
Cause like you be put in these situations where it's like when you, especially if you got kids or even when you younger or like just any, like your bills need to be paid, like your rent due, your car note due. It's like, what am I supposed to do? I don't have no way of making money. Like I might go to the strip club.
You gotta go to that club that night and go do
and I feel like
do the best you can.
Right, and I feel like a hustle, the hustle definition is the same. Like, your hustle, my hustle, it's still like it's a hustle.
Right.
So I don't really I'm not judgmental to girls being dancers and strippers or whatever the case may be. Like, I don't really care what you do, long as you get some money, baby. Finding a way out is the most important thing. Like you can dance and do all this stuff, but finding a way out. Yeah, get the money, but find something to do with the money. Invest the money. Like, like don't just get the money and just buy all bags and stupid shit that don't even matter.
That's what most dancers do though. They want to get materialistic stuff.
Yeah, like get it.
They want to get nice cars and stuff like that.
So you can get out of the situation. So what do your spiritual life looks like? Like what does it look like? Like,
I pray. I pray every day. I pray over my car. That's how I got my car, from dancing. Like, I pray. I had bad credit. I don't even know how the hell I got that car, but by the grace of God, I did.
Yeah. Well, you do know how you got it, God.
God, yeah. And I just kept going. And I pray over my car, and I thank God every day for that car. Because, boy, that car get me to some places, okay? I be like, what? I ain't got to order no Uber, no Lyft, no nothing no more?
Yeah.
Like, what? And it's just like, I believe everything happened for a reason, so... Yeah, like, I don't really look at nothing like, oh, I'm mad because this happened. No, I'll go, like, somebody hit my car recently. I have a 2025 Toyota. Like, that was my car that I worked really hard for. But, like, can I be sad about it? Hell no, I got to keep going.
Okay, right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just, one thing about it, I got a very tough, masculine-ass mother. Like, she's so cold. You meet her, you'll be like, yo, I see why Mink go hard like this.
What is a self-care routine for you?
Get my nails done, my hair done. Get waxed.
Oh, so you do get waxes?
Oh my God, girl! I'm gonna tell you, I just recently got a wax.
Yeah. Hold on, no, you can't show it.
I just recently got waxed. You know, this lady almost killed me. She pulled that shit off with one strip. I have never had that in my life, and it was called Cocoa Wax. You ever
I
heard
never
it?
heard. No,
It's a
Cocoa
finger wax. She said one strip, not just like how
Was
they do
it
it.
like smooth? Like,
It's very smooth.
okay. Is there anything else you want to tell the people before you do your last dance or whatever, you know?
Come see me at the room at Rumor.
Thank you guys for tuning in to Real Talk After Dark. I'm your host, Millionaire Trail. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys, and thank you MinkB, aka Blue Rain.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me. I have fun.
Okay,
let's go.
Okay, we're gonna do a dance. Mink wanna do a dance, y'all, before she closed. So y'all better be looking and getting the best of this.
They feel that energy. Like that motherfucker up. Like that up.
Hold on, let me be like a nigga too. Oh, how I gotta do it, Rain? I should have brought more runs.